gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Slate right here, Friday night, youtube.com slash Mr. Warren Hayes. It is, hang on, what are we calling it? Smackamania tonight? Is that the name we're giving this show tonight? Because there's WrestleMania matches on SmackDown. Because look, it's special WrestleMania edition of SmackDown. Whatever, essentially speaking, if we're being honest amongst ourselves, and why wouldn't we be honest? WrestleMania is 3 nights this year. I think this is the given here. This is what we got to figure out. But hey, I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. As we head into the big WrestleMania weekend. It's been WrestleMania week already, but now it's the event. It's the thing. It's happening this weekend in just less than 24 hours from now. Here we are. Boom, boom. WrestleMania. It's the showcase of the immortals. The big one. The whatever you call it. I don't know. My hat looks weird tonight. I don't know what's wrong with my hat. I don't think it's doing my head justice. There we go. Is that better? Not bad. But I do want, look, clearly y'all are excited to talk about some wrestling, which is why we're here. We're going to talk about what SmackDown is happening. What's happening on SmackDown tonight. So we're going to talk about some wrestling, and I want to thank you for joining me here, Mr. Fantastic. Good to see you. And yes, yes, I am visible tonight. Whatever happened on the stream on Wednesday that drew a blank screen. I don't know what happened there. But like, I'm okay here tonight. So I'm okay tonight. So Mr. Fantastic, good to see you. Robert Sterling, good to see you too. 5th generation Carney Joseph with it. Hello. What's wrong with my throat all of a sudden? Imran Abazi, good to see you. Alonzo Smith, hello. Welcome tonight. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my throat right now. It's a little better, I guess. But thank you very much for being here. We're on the cusp. We're on the verge. We already got out of the takeover beat, which happened over the past 2 nights. I enjoyed it. I thought overall very good show. If you were to ask me, Warren, do you have a preference? I would answer to you, why, yes, I do. And then maybe if you were to ask me, well, Warren, what is your preference? And then I'd probably answer you, night 1. I thought night 1 was remarkable. A high praise for night 1, especially that Walter Ciampa match and the tag team match. I thought was awesome. And Io and Raquel was great. There was just so much great stuff on that card. I'm super glad that they did that 2 nights, and now tonight we've got SmackDown, which is our final stop on the road to WrestleMania. Are we still on the road here, or did we pull into the driveway at this point? Because we're not quite at WrestleMania yet. Like, we haven't entered the premises. So would you say that maybe, just maybe, we're in the driveway to WrestleMania? We're walking up we've reached the curb. We're heading towards the porch of WrestleMania. Doesn't have the same kind of pizzazz. Hey, you know what? If you'd like to, and if you're not already a member of the Mr. Warren Hayes Show Discord, but I don't know what I could tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. Come and join the Mr. Warren Hayes Show Discord. Okay, that's just the way it is. That's what you have to do. You have to check out the link below, and you come on in, and you join. And you join our Discord. Lots of lovely people there who are going to be talking about WrestleMania. Not just WrestleMania. Yes, we will be talking about WrestleMania, unquestionably and indubitably. But there's all sorts of other wrestling happening this weekend on top of that. I mean, the indie shows are just completely out of control. It's hard to keep up with everything. I watched the For the Culture show last night. I'm going to catch up later on tonight. Tonight I'm actually going to be watching the Ladies Night Out event. which is, I think it's at 11:59, something like that. Alley Cat's Hard Girl Shit Show, not shit show, but that happened earlier today, so I'll probably catch up with that tomorrow. You got Tony Deppin's Beer House. You got there's so much stuff happening this weekend, and the Mr. Warren Hayes Discord is there, and we're talking about it. You even got New Japan Strong. You got all sorts of stuff. It's just great. Just great. So, outside of all of that, let's talk about WWE SmackDown. Per usual, I've got the copy all set up here. We're ready to go. And curiously enough, usually there is an author who is attached to the WWE.com previews, right? But tonight, there is no assigned author to the copy. Usually on Fridays, it is our pal Michael Burdick who does who gives us the honors. But since his name, I am going to attribute tonight's copy, the preview. I'm going to attribute it to our pal, our friend, our mentor, Michael Burdick. Despite the fact that it seems to be ghost written tonight, I couldn't say. But hey, let's start talking about it. Let's go right ahead. Let's chit chat it up. Oh, you know what? Even before that, I think it bears to be mentioned here tonight, folks. Before we get into SmackDown, WWE did make a pretty big announcement today, saying that Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks are indeed going to headline night one of WrestleMania. And this is my response. Yep. It's a good decision. And yes, absolutely, it is a historic decision to make, to have the two women of color main event be the headliners of the show. It is a huge deal, and there's so much stuff I want to say at once, but it is such good news, and it is such a shame that the build to the match was just trash, because I think that with a proper build, there would have been very natural, organic excitement built towards this match, and probably could have been bigger, and we probably wouldn't have been hanging around twiddling our fingers to up until a day before, wondering who's going to be the main event. I think this would have happened really all naturally. I think this is a normal thing to do. Now, on one hand, I am super happy, and like Alonzo said in the chat here, I'm super happy because Sasha and Bianca are making history, and congratulations to them. On one hand, I am excited to think that WWE finally sees that they have tremendous star power with Bianca Belair, that they're holding on to someone who is homegrown, by the way, PC bred the whole way through. She's not like an Adam Cole who hung around on the indies for years and then pops up on NXT. There's nothing like that. Homegrown superstar, like a star in the making. Like they really have it. There's lightning in a bottle with Bianca. So I'd like to think that they realize it, and that they're going to take a chance on this and her, and that they'll build another huge star for, well, as huge as WWE will let them, right? Of course, but another big time player in the women's division like Bianca. I think it would be absolutely fantastic. And I'm trying not to let my cynicism get the best of me. But we will revisit this in a few months. Because I'm just hoping, the cynical part of me right now is saying, well, they're just doing this to do another first time ever kind of thing. And then it's just going to fade away, and whatever they were trying to do with Bianca will have culminated ultimately just at WrestleMania, and that'll be that, But look, I'm hoping that that's not the case. But regardless, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. I think there is I think that it's extremely good news for both of these women, and second time that a WrestleMania is main evented by women. I know, like, it's night 1 versus night 2, but still, I think it's a significant moment nonetheless. And congratulations to Sasha, congratulations to Bianca. Everything is well deserved here. Now, SmackDown tonight. Here is my main problem with this Smackamania, the WrestleMania edition of SmackDown. Straight out the gate, this is your go-home show, not just for SmackDown, but for the entire company to WrestleMania. This is it. This is the last show that you put on to get people to watch your show on the Peacock network in the United States and on our regular places for the rest of us. That's it. One more night. 2 hours are left of programming to get us hyped. And what do WWE plan for us? 3 things. The page right now, the SmackDown preview, consists of 3 things. We're going to go ahead and talk about it, but it makes 0 sense to me. 0 sense. Again, I'm going to keep hammering this one home. WWE has lost the capacity to build a proper a pay-per-view anymore, to get people excited for it, because they already have our money, because we're subscribed, because they don't have to fight for our bucks, for our $40, $50, $60 once every month. It's absurd. I want to say hello to Rick Poling. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. Universal Champion Roman Reigns, Daniel Bryan, and Edge to address the WWE Universe. So essentially, well, let me read the copy first and foremost. 2 days before they square off in the highly anticipated Universal Championship triple threat match, the WWE Universe will hear from the head of the table, the leader of the Yes Movement, and the ultimate opportunist as they prepare to collide on the grandest stage of them all. Why is there a question mark at the end? There's a question mark at the end of this sentence. This is not a question, it's a statement. Or is this intentional? The WWE Universe will hear from them? It's weird. The final stop to the road to WrestleMania will feature a special WrestleMania edition. Okay, so this is it. That's all they say about it. It's like the WWE Universe will hear from the 3 guys. So essentially, exactly what's been happening for the past 2 weeks. Edge came out 2 weeks ago, and then Daniel Bryan. They all had their things. And now they're doing it again tonight. And they're doing it again tonight because Daniel Bryan punked out everyone. Was it last week, I think? He punked out everyone and stayed standing tall. 2 weeks ago was Edge. Now tonight it's Roman's turn. Roman's is going to be the guy who's going to take everyone out and stand tall. Now, I mean, I don't want to pop anyone's bubble here, right? And I'm trying to stay as focused and positive as possible, right? But right now, if this isn't the exact symbol of creative bankruptcy, I don't know what this is. I don't know what else you could call it. Because they are literally doing the same thing that they have done in the past 2 weeks. The legitimately same thing. Oh, we're going to hear from so-and-so. Or we're going to hear... And this is your WrestleMania build to a match which should be very good. A match that you look on paper, you look at what happened at Fastlane with Roman and Daniel Bryan, you should say, you know what? This has all the potential to be outstanding. So why aren't we more excited about it? Because of this. How do you get excited? It's so passive is the thing. You know, it's like, they will address the universe. That's not active tone. That's not something that makes you want to jump in and be like, oh, yes, something to chew on the bone here. There's nothing of that. It's so boring is what it is. It's boring as hell. Like, there's nothing to get you excited about this. The copy isn't even exciting. And they made a grammatical mistake in it. That's how... This is what I mean when I sort of lose it in regards to WWE, and I'm like, there's nothing interesting, there's nothing new coming out of this. It's like, it's the same thing over and over again. No, we don't need a contract signing. That's fine. And anyway, I'm not trying to advocate for, that's the, I actually want, new creative ideas. I want something fun. I want something new to come out of all of this, right? I want to, hey, give me something a little more, with a little more meat on the bone, something that doesn't feel just reheated like contract signings, So I'll give them that much, that they didn't bore us to death with contract signings. It's just, you're trying to hype your show, your Friday night show, and your biggest show of the year, and you're not giving anything. You're not giving anything. Now, the other thing that we have on the stack tonight for SmackDown is the SmackDown Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Championship match. Let's read this. For months, the SmackDown Tag Team division has been extremely competitive. Now I know it's our boy Michael Burdick who wrote this. Let me read that again. For months, the SmackDown Tag Team division has been extremely competitive. No, it's a lot of things, but extremely competitive ain't one of them. Oh my lord. Forcing official Adam Pearce to make a major decision next Friday, well, as in tonight, because the copy apparently is dated. Next Friday, SmackDown Tag Team Champions Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode will look to defend their titles in a fatal 4-way against the Street Profits, Rey and Dominic Mysterio, and Otis and Chad Gable. The SmackDown Tag Team division has been competitive, extremely competitive for months. This is the SmackDown Tag Team division, and here's what's this is what sucks, folks, is that we've seen this match now. We've seen this match multiple times. We've seen all 8 of these people in matches over the past month together. They've had a couple of 8-man tags that, yes, this is going to be like a fatal 4-way. It's different, but it's still the same people, and it's all the division. It's all the tag teams in the SmackDown division. So it's not like, oh, these are the 4 best. It's that, no, there's four fucking tag teams in your division. Merge the tag titles, make them traveling titles, and you can go to Raw. Because on Raw, I am, without the Viking Raiders, the War Machine, without War Machine, you've got 2 tag teams. 3 now that we have suddenly AJ and Omos being a thing. It's extremely competitive for months. Oh, that was fun though. So that's what we're having tonight, right? Again, I mean, we've seen this configuration. We've seen these guys fight each other for weeks at this point. So I don't know what makes this suddenly special. All the tag team titles, yeah, but the tag team titles don't have any weight, and we're going back to square one here. I honestly think the Street Profits are going to win. I might as well give it to the only legitimate tag team. Sorry, let me say that again. The only tip-top tag team. The only combination that has always been a tag team. That's what I'm trying to say here. Well, you could argue, that since they're related, Dominic and Ray have always been a team. I guess. Extremely competitive. And yeah, Adam Pearce had such a tough decision to make. And then the other Flowman, good to see you. Welcome to the chat. And the other big match that we're having is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Let's read the copy. Maybe we can have another good laugh. Maybe this copy has another little hidden gem in here somewhere. The annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale will take center stage as a multitude of Blue Brand superstars step into the squared circle to collide for the honor of claiming this year's coveted trophy. I just realized. It just dawned on me. No, wait a minute. There's not just hang on, wait. No. There's not just SmackDown people in the Battle Royal. Because I was like, wait, hang on. No, there's Raw people there too. Why are they saying that as a multitude of brand superstars step in? The annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal was introduced at WrestleMania 30 in honor of the late WWE Hall of Famer Andre the Giant. I hope... I'll just keep on. It will begin with all participants in the squared circle at the same time, and competitors are eliminated once they are thrown over the top rope and both feet touch the floor. The last man remaining is the victor. WWE official Adam Pearce announced the combatants for the prestigious free-for-all. Will include... I'm sorry. I couldn't read anymore. I was trying to make sense of the sentence, but I misread it. Adam Pearce announced the combatants for the prestigious free-for-all will include... And they say include and not confirmed, like limited to. Akira Tozawa, Angel Garza, Cedric Alexander, Drew Gulak, Elias Eric of the War Machine, Gran Metalik, Humberto Carrillo, Jackson Racist, Jay Uso, Kalisto, King Corbin, Lindsay Dorado, Mace Murphy, Mustafa Ali, Ricochet, Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Slapjack T-Bar, and Tucker. I mean, clearly this is, it's the scraps, right? It's just like, this is all we got for you, boys. Couple of quick thoughts, and I talked about it last night, but I think we need to underscore a couple of things here. Mustafa Ali has no reason. I don't understand why WWE didn't go with Mustafa Ali versus Kofi Kingston at WrestleMania this year. That was the match. That was the match that you needed to put on, harkening back to that infamous Elimination Chamber that started off Kofi Mania, because Mustafa Ali was injured, legitimately injured himself, and Kofi took his place, and that's when the magic happened. And Ali mentioned it a couple of times on social media, on even on TV a few times. Why wasn't this the match? This was the perfect match. And if you're separating Ali from Retribution, then he becomes extra bitter, right? It's like, I can't even find proper people to back me up, and then you have Kofi Kingston, who should be thanking me for the opportunity that I gave him. It's like, Christ, man. It was such an easy story to tell too. Easy, basic, and something that all WWE fans would have easily gotten behind as well. Would have been really, really exciting. It wouldn't have been that hard. So that's a crying shame. And for trying to carry Retribution, Mustafa Ali deserved a main event spot. Yeah, Christ, man. Yeah. Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander being in this, look, they were just tag team champions. They were part of the most exciting stable that WWE had. They were putting on incredible work. And this is it. Well, guys, we're breaking you up and we're tossing you on this shit. Because God bless Andre the Giant. For real, though. It's just shit. It's a trash position to be in. Who were our former winners of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? Mojo Rawley. He's not even wrestling. Matt Hardy. We all remember how well that turned out. It's ridiculous, Cesaro. That's a very good. Yes, that's true. He didn't actually have his help flourish his career. It's just trash. It's a shame. And Jey Uso, here's another guy who, this is a hill I will die on. Roman Reigns' heel turn would not have been half as successful as it turned out to be had it not been for the contribution of Jey Uso. I would stick my hand into the flame. I will die on that hill. And the fact that he is relegated to this, that he doesn't have a proper WrestleMania program, is the pits. It is the pits. I'll tell you, the one thing that I'm hoping is that we get some kind of resolution with the whole Retribution thing. And I still hope that the Retribution guys get to the ring and they take their masks off at some point. They do a spot, and then T-Bar takes his mask off, and then Tom Phillips goes, "My God, that's Dominic Dijak. That's Dio Madden." As if no one had realized previous to this, it would be so cringe, but so funny. It would be the most WWE thing as well. All right, so look, this is what still no sign of Bayley. Imagine being Bayley and being told, creative's got nothing for you this year. Catch you later. Imagine for Bayley. It's ridiculous. So no sign of Bayley. Nothing's been announced for the women. They're not even hyping Sasha and Bianca on their preview for tonight. Like, there's not even Sammy, Logan Paul, Kevin Owens, the Nigerian drum fight, nothing. It is such bare bones. Anyway, I'm still going to watch it because WrestleMania starts tomorrow. Keep your eyes out on the channel. I will have some indie content coming your way this weekend, so that'll be a lot of fun. Hope you enjoy SmackDown. Have fun watching WrestleMania. Thanks for coming. See you next time.